Hombres, welcome. This is your Week 8 edition of Weekly Recaps, Halloween themed with Nesto Naistorovich, your host. Um, Man, if you were trying to think of what your wheelhouse was after watching Matty Hollis last week and the progression that we have seen with these write-ups, I might have sweated this out all week. Great ideas. Couldn't put anything together. I realized my technology skills are not all there. But I'm going to give you my best effort this week. Going to keep it real short and sweet. This is more mid-season celebration, if you want to call it that, because we are halfway through the season and it's been quite a ride, and it is a very, very tight race. So, anyways, I'm going to give you my best. Thanks for joining me on this live stream tonight. And kick back. Hope you enjoy. Starting with, are you kidding me with this video?
This is week 6, and we're coming off of a week 5 recap that was a fucking tough act to follow.
Are you kidding me?
So I had a tall task ahead of me to see if I could top guns in this one. Ooh, top guns. So gun.
I think I've watched this video at least 20 of the 24. And, man, this is just how talented this league is and the progressions that we've come from write-ups. You cannot be happier with what's going on. So I'm looking forward to much more to come. But, man, this is enjoyable. Lou, great job creating this thing. I am a bit concerned with only 4 subscribers, at least 10 in the league. That should be easy 10. But I see good things. I know a lot of you probably looking at this, hey, what's this watched over here? Well, this is Dance Monkey's video that had 29 million views that I watch with my daughters, and recommend checking it out. Poker night on Thursdays, brushing up on my poker. Got some air filter problems, had to do some air filters. Actually, Rochelle changed both of them. Unbelievable. I got to give her credit, but I actually changed a tire for the first time in 20 years. So if you're wondering what's been going on in my life, the Mazda needed it. So, but back to our Halloween edition. Skibo, you were wondering maybe some different costume ideas, so thought I would share what you might consider. Here's your standard beautiful family. Simple, girl, dad hat, kids dressed up, couple skunks dressed up as skunks, just homemade skunks, a little sweaty, little hoodie. You want to kick it up a notch though, and party. Maybe you're looking for some better ideas there. This is where you go with that. Everyone's going to recognize you. Great props. You're smoking stoves, drinking. Got the PVC pipe at Home Depot. Quail skeeves you're going to love. Definitely going to hit that 5-inch mark. And still see a little indent here in the leg, so the muscles there. But didn't nail the shoes. I recognize that, so I can always improve. But very comfortable, very comfortable. Maybe that works for you. I did want to get back into, like I said, you look at a picture like that, man, and you start worrying about your body. So you really have to be thankful when you wake up to a spreadsheet like this afternoon. And unbelievable, Cal. The level of talent and genius in this league across the board with multiple people. I mean, it's incredible. So here's your calendar. I see this as a after the holiday setup, but this is cool. This is really, really cool. So here is to the health and prosperity of this league, and we appreciate all you do, Kamelsh, and no one will ever understand how you can create this. Unbelievable. So anyways, I'm just going to jump right into it. Week 7, my recap. There wasn't a lot of close matches here to pay attention to, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time. Keep it short and sweet. Pretty simple outline here. Guys that are expected to win won. Nothing real close, like I said. So what I think is more interesting halfway through the season, week 8, is the matchups that we have this week. You look at the league standings. Shep, Skeebs, look at you guys up there top. 5-2 records. Right behind you, D-Lib and Big Lou, both 4-3. What's incredible is these two matchups, Shep-Skeeps, playing each other this week. That's going to be huge to pay attention to. One is going to separate here. One's going to join the rest. And that's going to be the same case here with Lou and D-Lib. So this is, to me, a really interesting halfway point because, look at this. We got 5 guys at 3 and 4. Big Dan, you're not even close out of it here. I mean, all of these 3 and 4s are playing each other, 4 and 4. I mean, this is just a crazy setup for the week. Really just a couple stats sticking out for me that I think kind of give you a little bit of a chuckle. Maybe some awards, if you will. But, you know, Big Shep, highest scorer in the league. Skibo, doing pretty well. But look at this guy, hottest team out there right now. 3 wins in a row. You can't be excited to be squaring off with Skeebs at any point so far. His team's taken off. Nesto, middle of the road, got a couple win streak as well. It's Big Matty Hollis over there. He puts up great video, but he is in a little bit of a lull. Some of it chalked up to bad luck. He's had some high scoring weeks, but you know, he's dropped 3 in a row. Same with Kel. A couple guys that started off a lot stronger earlier, and just trying to get through some midseason woes. Bye weeks didn't help last week, obviously, but more interestingly, you gotta love Mr. Quails and Big Guns over here. 6 and 4 in terms of moves. So combined, they have not even touched even our lowest single person. So a couple guys just sleeping on their draft picks. You know, they just think those are the guys that think they understand the drafts and don't need to do anything. I mean, maybe they don't have injuries, huh Quails? Anyways, this is just interesting setup. But again, this week you're looking at some really, really cool things. If the playoffs were to start today, Big Shep, Skibo are going to get that bye. Boy, I think these guys would all take it just as it sits right there if it needed to be that way. And here's your calendar constellation bracket. But again, halfway through, boys, the league's been great. And again, this weekend's matchups I think are going to really set up for us for what's ahead coming up. Next week will be a real separator, if you will. I don't know if you guys have been on the website version of fantasy football in a long time, but I haven't. And man, you can get lost in here, but there's some really cool stuff. I thought game lines would be fitting for week 8 to take a quick peek. This is going to be brought to you by our boy Stan. Love the addition to Stan and his picks in the chat room. Been really, really entertaining to say the least. So that matchup, Quails, Nesto on top here. You're looking at a less than 2-point spread. You gotta love Nesto here in the money line. Gotta love it. I think the Stan picks Nestro. You go the other way here. Kumas, Marty McFly, 23-point favorite. I think Kel's got some lineup adjustments to be made, so this is probably not as accurate as it should be when you compare the other lines. Look how tight this is. It's just going to be tight. Big Shep, favorite over QB Mox. Again, top leaders going at it. Big Guns. You're going off the Shep, so you're gonna have to scathe off to make sure you keep moving. But look at these lines, unbelievable. So. Anyways, I think we all look forward to this week. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is Nesto. If I were going to say that we add the Stan into our league awards, might be something like ESPN versions. Come on, Stan. You guys know what I'm talking about. You know, I think usually they call it like when someone has like a blunder, if you will. Now, let me give you an example.
Got that as a practice swing for sure.
You didn't film that, did you?